All right, I actually, for once, have a story with good news. And I love this story, man. I love it. This is the perfect serving of justice I've seen in a while in the dark times that we are living in. So, this is from the Washingtonian. A historic DC black church now owns the Proud Boys name. So, if you don't know who the Proud Boys are, they are a far right extremist group that is known for being racist, sexist, and being involved in various instances of street crimes, violence, clashes with left wing groups from all over the US. They were involved and played a pretty big role in the January 6th Capitol riots. And December 12th of 2020, they were at a rally, a protest, basically protesting the results of the election, as the right likes to do. And that night, they clashed with more groups, and they also went around vandalizing black churches. And this church, the Metropolitan African Methodist Episcopal Church, was one of them. So, let's read the article. A D.C. judge awarded the Proud Boys trademarks to downtown Metropolitan African Methodist Episcopal Church Monday. The ruling means that the far-right group can no longer use its name and clears the way for the church to try and seize any money that the Proud Boys might make by selling merchandise like hats or t-shirts emblazoned with their name or with any of their familiar logos, including a black and yellow laurel wreath. The New York Times reports. The church where Frederick Douglass, Oprah Winfrey, and former President Barack Obama have worshipped sued the Proud Boys in January of 2021 after they destroyed Black Lives Matter signs during the mayhem that ensued around a December 2020 rally for President Trump. So that's kind of like what I talked about. That was some of the vandalism they took part in. Proud Boys leader Henry Enrique Tarrio pleaded guilty to the act that July. The Proud Boys were ordered to pay the church more than $1 million in 2023, but the group failed to do so, leading to this past Monday's ruling. Trump pardoned Tarrio. Of course he fucking did. I didn't even know that. Who also pleaded guilty to bringing a high-capacity magazine into the district when he returned to office last month, and members of the group marched in D.C. on Inauguration Day. Tarrio called the ruling a betrayal of justice, the Times reports. A betrayal of justice. That's one way to put it. I view it as justice has been served, and the greatest case of karma that I've seen in quite some time. And just a little bit of background on the church if you're unfamiliar with them. So it was founded in 1838, and it has long been a center of black activism and worship. And it's played huge roles in civil rights and politics. It has been the forefront of black empowerment, abolitionism, and civil rights movement, often serving as a meeting place for leaders like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and other political figures. So yeah, it actively fights for racial justice, voting rights, economic equality, and education. So, sounds like a pretty nice place, and I am so glad that the Proud Boys have been finally put to rest. Good riddance, and I'm excited to see how the right tries to frame this, and just how they defend it. They can make a defense and framing for anything. That is something I will give them credit for. I wish Democrats and the left wing was better at that, but we suck at it. So let's see how the right frames this as some huge overstepping of the law and the Constitution, and how ridiculous and racist against white people this is. So anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below, and if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.